You've probably seen the headlines: protests, clashes, political turmoil in Bangladesh. But what's really going on in our neighboring country? And more importantly, why should India be paying close attention? Let's break down the complex situation in Bangladesh and unravel its deep connections with India. For months now, Bangladesh has been on a knife's edge. The main opposition party, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, or BNP, has been leading massive protests demanding the resignation of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. They want a neutral caretaker government to oversee the upcoming general elections, which are expected in early 2024. Why? The BNP and other opposition groups allege that previous elections under Hasina's Awami League government were rigged. They believe that without a neutral body, the next election won't be free or fair either. The government, led by Sheikh Hasina, has strongly rejected these demands. They maintain that the elections will be held according to the Constitution, under the supervision of the Election Commission, with her government in power. This fundamental disagreement has led to a political standoff spilling onto the streets. We've seen massive rallies, but also violent clashes between protesters and police, arrests of key opposition leaders, and a general atmosphere of tension and uncertainty. It's a classic political power struggle, but one with incredibly high stakes for the future of democracy in Bangladesh. So, where does India fit into this picture? Well, India and Bangladesh share more than just a 4,000-kilometer border. Their relationship is deeply rooted in history, culture, and strategic interests. India played a crucial role in Bangladesh's liberation in 1971, and ever since, the two nations have been key partners. For New Delhi, a stable, friendly, and prosperous Bangladesh is not just desirable, it's a strategic necessity. Sheikh Hasina's Awami League has traditionally been seen as a reliable and friendly partner for India. Under her tenure, cooperation on security has been a major highlight. Her government took a firm stance against anti-India insurgent groups that were using Bangladeshi territory as a safe haven. This was a huge win for India's national security, particularly for our northeastern states. Imagine having a hostile neighbor actively supporting separatist movements. That's the nightmare scenario that Hasina's government helped prevent. Beyond security, economic ties have flourished. Bilateral trade has boomed, and India has extended significant lines of credit for infrastructure projects in Bangladesh, like bridges, railways, and ports. This connectivity isn't just about trade. It's about physically linking India's mainland to its northeastern states through Bangladesh, cutting down on time and cost. Projects like the Agartala-Akora rail link are a perfect example. So, from a strategic and economic standpoint, the current government in Dhaka has been very aligned with India's interests. This is why the current political instability is a cause for concern in New Delhi. The opposition BNP's historical track record is viewed with some caution. During past BNP tenures, there were allegations that anti-India elements found more room to operate. While the BNP has recently tried to reassure India that it values the relationship, historical baggage remains. So, from India's perspective, the continuity of a friendly government in Dhaka is paramount. But India isn't the only major power with a stake in Bangladesh. Enter the United States and China. The U.S. has been very vocal about the need for free and fair elections in Bangladesh. They've even implemented a new visa policy, threatening to restrict visas for anyone found undermining the democratic election process. This includes members of law enforcement, the ruling party, and the opposition. The U.S. position is putting significant international pressure on the Hasina government. Their focus is on democracy and human rights, and they see the current situation as a critical test. Meanwhile, China has been steadily increasing its influence in Bangladesh, primarily through massive infrastructure investments under its Belt and Road Initiative. Beijing has become Bangladesh's biggest trading partner and a major supplier of military hardware. For Bangladesh, China offers a vital source of funding for development without the political strings that often come with Western aid. For China, a friendly Bangladesh is a crucial part of its strategic footprint in the Bay of Bengal and the wider Indian Ocean region. This creates a complex geopolitical triangle. India sees Bangladesh as part of its natural sphere of influence. China sees it as a key node in its global strategy. And the US is pushing its agenda of democracy and human rights. Bangladesh, for its part, has tried to skillfully balance these powerful competing interests. Prime Minister Hasina has often spoken of a foreign policy that is friendship to all, malice toward none. She has managed to secure investments from China while maintaining strong security and political ties with India. But the current unrest could upset this delicate balance. If the situation escalates, it could create an opening for external powers to increase their leverage. India's main concern is that prolonged instability could benefit forces that are not aligned with its strategic interests. A chaotic Bangladesh could see a rise in extremism, disrupt regional trade, and undermine the security gains made over the last decade. The worst-case scenario for India would be a new government in Dhaka that is less friendly or even hostile. This could potentially reverse the progress made on security cooperation and connectivity. It could also give China a greater strategic advantage in India's own backyard. This is why India is watching the situation with bated breath, advocating for stability and a peaceful resolution, but largely maintaining a policy of non-interference in Bangladesh's internal affairs. Publicly taking a side would be counterproductive and could alienate a future government. So, what happens next? The key date to watch is the announcement of the election schedule. Once that's out, the political temperature is expected to rise even further. The opposition will likely intensify its protests, and the government's response will be critical. Will there be a compromise? Will the opposition boycott the elections again, as they did in 2014? Or will we see a full-blown confrontation? The path forward is fraught with challenges. For the people of Bangladesh, the stakes are their democratic future and economic stability. For India, the stakes are regional stability, national security, and its neighborhood-first policy. The developments in Dhaka over the next few months will not only shape the future of Bangladesh, but also have significant repercussions for the geopolitical landscape of South Asia. It's a story of domestic politics with huge international implications. A tightrope walk between powerful neighbors and global superpowers. As we head towards the 2024 elections, the world, and especially India, will be watching very, very closely. What happens in Dhaka doesn't just stay in Dhaka. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the events shaping our world. See you next time.